at it again, those fanatical fans and pesky paparazzi.
Oh my God!
Hounding the rich and famous on Fifth Avenue in New York.
So who's the celebrity this time? He's a star who's in all the papers, the subject of a book, an award-winning documentary narrated by Joanne Woodward, and now a major motion picture in the works from director Nora Ephron.
It's a bird, a red-tailed hawk.
He's, without a doubt, the most famous red-tailed hawk in the world.
Now, New York is full of rare birds, of course, but this one's special. He's the first of his kind ever to move to the city.
He's having a good day flying here.
He's not supposed to be living here any more than a giraffe. It's just not natural. His name is Pale Male, so called because of his light plumage. He showed up in the early 90s building a nest on an ornate ledge on one of the swankiest blocks in the world, above Mary Tyler Moore's apartment and across the street from Woody Allen's.
This is a class bird. You know, he just is. He's done everything right.
Pale Male has a penthouse with spectacular park views in a building where apartments have been selling for $10 to $15 million. And so exclusive, the board has turned down the likes of Barbara Streisand. But they can't get rid of Pale Male. Migratory bird laws.
Oh, he just flew.
He's not only surviving in the city, every spring Pale Male raises a new batch of baby hawks up there. And it never fails to draw a crowd. Wow. Everybody wants to know how the babies are doing.
He's sitting right up there.
Some of the hawk watchers are a bit more intense than others, like Lincoln Karim, who takes his vacation to do this.
Several years before I started this, I walked around and saw people with scopes pointing, and I was like, God, they need a life.
Now he has a unit resembling the Hubble Space Telescope, complete with cameras and TV monitors.
It's designed for astronomy, but I'm using it for bird watching.
Oh yeah, I see her.
Well, one adult is right up in the corner of the building.
Charles Kennedy is sort of the hawk's unofficial guardian.
My social life has swirled around this hawk for the last decade because there is something passionate about this bird.
And there's Frederic Lilian, who came here from Belgium and made the documentary film Pale Male.
A few weeks ago, we had a peregrine who killed a red tail.
He's the toast of the town these days. At hawk parties and screenings, he tells his story.
I had become manager of a hair salon in the Upper East Side. I would take refuge in the heaven of Central Park. It is there that one day, when eating my lunch, a bird of prey landed on a branch right above my head. This sighting changed my life.
In the winter of '91, a stranger came to Central Park.
Frederic quit his job and filmed Pale Male for 6 years to make his documentary, which stars the bird, of course, but also features the avid hawk watchers, like 97-year-old Dr. Alexander Fisher, whose terrace is next to the birds.
They've been very good neighbors. They're smart enough to pick out the most beautiful apartments overlooking Central Park and getting away without paying for it. Capiche?
Oh, there's a head.
There I see him. Yeah, that. Oh,
Hey,
wow.
look.
Wow.
Pale Male's fans are drawn to him for a variety of reasons, but all admire him as the perfect father.
He's a good father.
He's a good dad. He is. He just is. He's what we always wanted.
He builds their home.
What is that, Brian?
The daddy.
Catches pigeons and rodents in the park to feed them, and defends them from predators like this flock of crows.
If I had to vote for Father of the Year, it would be him.
Pale Male can't do it alone, of course. This is his current mate, Lola, his fourth.
Isn't he so cute?
The chicks grow and change colors and stretch their wings. signaling hawk watchers to begin an intense vigil.
And how are they doing? You never know with those guys. So it's good to be here.
Sometimes at ungodly hours.
Anyone up at 5 in the morning that doesn't have to be, there's a little madness involved.
And ungodly weather, determined not to miss that instant when the chicks fly.
Oh boy, look at that.
The vigils can go on day after tantalizing day, with the babies hopping and the watchers hoping.
I try to focus in the film about this peak moment where those fledgling have to jump from this building.
You did a very nice job of that.
And I think everybody, I mean, in your life, at one point, you have to make that big jump. So it's an image, of course. And of course, it was an image for me because I had to make that big jump myself. It's an inspiration, I would say.
Yeah.
Pale Male entices his kids by flying by with lunch rather than delivering it to the nest. And suddenly, the first chick makes that gigantic leap of faith. It happens so fast, but Lincoln does have the instant replay.
This is the
Oh, here we go.
This is the float
I would never have guessed it. I thought it was going to be another week.
And finding itself alone in the nest, the second chick takes the plunge. Literally, plunging and flapping and making a rather ungraceful first landing.
Oh my God.
And as Frederic's film shows, this is the magic moment hawk watchers celebrate every year.
God bless the hawks.
Pale Male has done it again.
I think nature is in every one of us, whoever you are, nature lover or not. It's somewhere inside of you, and there's a connection there. And I think Pale Male, what he's doing, where he's nesting, what he's accomplishing, I think really awake that in the people.